and welcome to my channel, new and returning subscribers. It's Margie from the Budget Evolution, where we have fun saving our money, and I want to thank each and every one of you for stopping by. All right, so what are we doing today? We are actually doing our very first check-in. Well, I mean, we do unstuffings, but we only do them monthly, and we've been talking about how do we go and switch it up to do it, like, I want to say bi-weekly, so like every couple of weeks we do a check-in and we do the unstuffing, because it has gotten too massive to try to do it all at the end of the month. It's just enormous, and then the video ends up being like almost an hour long. So we're trying to cut it down, make it easier on ourselves, and I'm not sure if this is working for me or not. So we used to do the little cards, and we were putting the cards in every binder, and we were just sticking it in there. So if we were spending money on an accountant, we would stick a little card, then we would identify that we knew we spent money in that account. Well, in order to do this check-in, I was like, oh, that's just so cumbersome, because we already track it in our monthly budget. So if we go to December, I track all of our expenses. So I was like, well, I'm already doing this. So all I did was break it up by category, and then I ended up putting them into our expense trackers, which is here. Now, we didn't have a tracker. We only had trackers for our sinking funds and not our cash envelopes or bills, our monthly bills. So what I did is I added those in. So I have one for cash envelopes, we have one for high priority, low priority, and now our monthly bills. And we are going to start to track our expenses. Now you see this one, this is lumped together. So there was obviously more than one charge of $146.13. But going forward, we will be doing, I forget which one, I think it was monthly subscriptions is the only one that, yeah, that I put down each individual line item of everything that happened as it came out of our bank, a bank account. So anyway, so let's get to it. These are all updated. There's a couple of little notes like this one for household. We're not going to take out until the second half of December, because that money hasn't even gone into the envelope. So there's nothing to unstuff. Because we're technically unstuffing for these bills that are going to happen in January, because we're 1 month ahead. So I'm stuffing as I go along, but I don't have money to take it out just yet, because we have another paycheck coming on the 26th of December. So let's get started. Very first one, let's see how we do. I'm going to move our planner out of the way, and we're going to start with our cash envelopes. So I think I'm going this way. We might need our calculator. Cash envelopes is this one. This one's always tough to get open. Okay. So let's see, what's the first one that we have? So the first one we have is groceries. And we've only stuffed half of this, and we need $196. We need some change. So let me grab some change. I think I'll change 150. Yeah, we'll have to change this 50 out. So let me get some change. All right. I took a 50 out, and we have 20, 30, 45, and then 5 ones makes 50. All right. So let's put this in order so we can take it out properly. So we need 196. So that's 150 and 90. I'm sure there's a better way to do this, but the money was backwards, so this is the way we just did it. I'm gonna do it because the binder is gonna be like this, and I felt like, yeah, I practiced maybe twice because it's all new. It's all new. So so I got this idea from Intentional Living. She actually, Kristen actually does her envelope trackers. She takes all of her expenses, she puts it in a line item, and then when she goes to unstuff it, she just goes through each one by one. We will do that eventually. Right now, I just kind of clump them together, and we should have $29 left because we're going to be moving money towards other places. So should we take the $23 out and put it towards Julia now? Or we'll go back to it. We'll go back to it because we don't want to confuse ourselves. All right. Because when we get to Julia's envelope, we'll know to go back to this one. Okay, we don't have anything in hubby's gas. Household, we're going to do next unstuffing. Hubby didn't have anything, and miscellaneous did. So miscellaneous right now should be $25. Yes. So what we're going to do is we're going to wait to come back because we're going to know to come back to this one just like Julia's envelope. All right. So let's move on. So my gas, so we're going to go to my wallet. And we are going to unstuff. We spent $52 in gas. So we have 50. So let's put that in there. And then we need $2 and we're going to take that out of spending. And we don't have enough change. We've got to get change again. Okay, so we have 10 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And we just need $2. And we can put this back in here. And then I think we had personal spending. We need $13 from here. So we need 10 and 3. This should have $37 in it, but we use some of it for dining, and that's a separate thing. I'll restuff it when I get the dining out money in my next paycheck. Okay, so that took care of our wallet. Okay, we're going to go to our high priority, and we have Christmas. And as you can see, we overspent in Christmas $365. I am not spending any more money. I am done. I am so done. I did all the stocking stuffers. I did all the cards. The only thing is we normally give my daughter cash, just because, you know, she doesn't get paid in her rotations right now. So she has no income other than what she got from the school. Let me just move that. I don't know if that was in the frame or not. So let's go to Christmas. So what we had to do is we finished out Alphabet in our savings challenges. That was $118. There were only 2 letters left in there. So we just said, you know what? We need the money. Let's just get it. We also finished out Caribbean Cruising. That ended up being $201. Again, it only had like a couple of icons left. So we just finished that one out. We went into our holiday binder and our little mini challenge. We had $25 in our Christmas challenge. Hey, it's Christmas. That's where it's going. So we finished that one out. And then we still needed $21. So then we took out from our vacation binder. Happy Travel was also almost done, and that was $21. And then the extra 4 I put someplace else. I don't remember where. But anyway, it was originally 26, I think is what it was. So I left money in another envelope. All right, so that brings us down to 0. So we should have $365 here. So we have 1, 2, 50, 70, 90, 300, 10, 20, 35, 45. I need sort quick. I had some on, but I think I washed my hands in between. So where were we at? 300? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Wait a minute. Something's wrong. Because this was 250, 70, 90, 300, 10, 20, 35, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So $365. It's weird having it straight. I feel like it's crooked. It might still be crooked. There we go. Okay, so that took care of Christmas. Yeah, some of these are checked off and some aren't. Because, yeah, we were practicing and I was trying to see what kind of a flow I would have. So Christmas is now empty. We are going to renovations. We need $91 in reno. So we're going to take this 100 and we get $9 back. So that's 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And now we have $59 left in reno. Okay. Next is going to be Juju, my expensive little girl. Okay, so mid-year mid-year was where she went to the pharmacy convention. She spent $425.71, so $426. She's actually probably going to get a lot of that money back because the school is going to reimburse her for her hotel, her airfare. So when that money comes back, we'll just be able to disperse it where it needs to go. But we did have enough money because we have money coming in. We're putting money away for her, her residency applications, which by the time the money comes in should be about January, the beginning of January. And then the bill for her mid-year stuff also will be in January. So I figured it will be a wash. So we're just going to borrow the money from what we were saving. She also borrowed $40 from me, and then I transferred $40 into our checking account. So this is what it represents money that's in our checking account. So that was $40. She spent $37. Who knows what? I don't even know. And then we are going, so we have 440. How do we have 440. That's right. Because that's 400 and then the plus the 4 is 40. So that's 440. I'm going to stick these ones in the back. We are going to need groceries. That's in here. So we need $23 from groceries. And I've already marked these. And we have 20, 1, 2, and 3 going in for the balance. And now we're at 0. And groceries has $6 left. And then you'll be able to see on groceries, where'd it go? There's this $23 we took out and $6 left. All right, so that took care of Julia. Hopefully this is not going so slow. I feel like I'm going really, really slow. So that is now empty, and we will be able to fund all the residency stuff with the money that comes back to us from the school. All right, so that took care of that one. Now we're going to go into low priority binder. And I supported so many Etsy shops and I spent $177.31. So we only have $44 in our budget supplies envelope, and I am going to open this up. So if you see, look at this, Etsy transfer. So we made, for the whole year of 2024 up until the second week in December, because we are only doing our transactions till the 19th, we made $103. I want to thank you all so much who are supporting my Etsy channel. It was just a whim to kind of throw these things into an Etsy shop and see, if you guys wanted it, great. If not, I didn't care. It was like, we'll see, You guys surprised me. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So this came in dribs and drabs, like $1 here, $2.26 there. And, but then towards the end of the year, it was like $40. So thank you so much. So that represents $103 represents the money that is in our checking account again. So we have that in there. So that's 103. And then here should be the 44. So 5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 40, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then we're going to take $26 from YouTube. I know we were building that money up and it just happens. So we're going to go back here to YouTube, and we're going to take the $26 out of YouTube, 26, 5, 26, and YouTube. You will see that I took out the $26. And then we are going to take out, looks like $5 from gifts. So we're taking $5 out of gifts. So let's do that. And we're going to take a $5 bill out of there. And that takes care of our Etsy spending. And you'll see, because I'm going to be doing my video of what we're doing for all the new stuff that's coming in 2025. All right, crafts, we had $49.46 we spent. So we're just going to say $50. So let's go back to crafts, and we are going to take out 50. So 5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 45, and 50. And we should have $38 left. 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. So we only have 24, and there's a reason why. We're missing $14, and that was because when we went out to dinner that night, we owed myself $10. We owed dining crafts. We owe $14 because this was in my wallet because I went to the store to get stuff for wrapping presents and things. So we are short $14, and we will pay ourselves back for that when the next stuffing comes. Okay, so we have 50, 5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 45, and 50. So we have $50 there, and that takes care of crafts. Electronics, we spent $32. So we overspent by 2. We have $30 here. And we are going to go to miscellaneous. Where is that miscellaneous envelope? I think it's in cash envelopes. I think that's where it is. Yes. So we're going to take $2 from here. So we only have a 5. We're going to take 1, 2, and $3. And we're putting that back into miscellaneous. And in our miscellaneous envelope, we will see somewhere this one. Nope, this one. $2 going into electronic. It looks like we're going to put $7 in retail therapy and $16 into medical. So I'm not going to keep flipping back and forth for that. So that took care of electronics. Garden has nothing. Gifts, we took the $5 out for budget supplies. Holidays doesn't have anything. Outdoor doesn't have anything. So retail therapy, we spent $102. And we only have $70 in there. So 55, 65, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 70. There we go. So we need $7 for miscellaneous. Should have just kept it out. All right, so we have a 20, so we have 13 coming back, 2 and 3. And then we are going to take out $25 out of self-care. So we'll take back 50, 75, and that took care of the $25. And I will leave this out because that's the next card. So that took care of retail therapy. We spent $61 in self-care. So we're going to take out 50, 61. And we should have $34, 25, 30, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we have $34 left in self-care. YouTube, we already depleted. Date night, we're not doing anything. Party fund, we are not doing anything. And now we're moving on to monthly bills. So we're going to pop into here. Okay, so the first one is Capital One. We're not going to do that. We're going to wait for the second half of the month because it hasn't even been stuffed yet. But we are going to pop into electric. And we are going to owe $107. I wrote this backwards. I actually was doing these trackers on my lunch break at work, so I didn't have the balance for the monthly bills because I didn't have the obviously I didn't have the binders with me. So that happened. It was technically, it should have been the balance, and then all of this should have happened after that. So we need $107. So that's 100, 5, 6, and 7. And we should be at $3.94. 1, 2, 3, 50, 70, 90, and 4. Perfect. So let's put this back in here. We have 2, 5, and 7. And that took care of that. Next is homeowners. We're not going to do. That's going to happen in the second half of the month. Water, water is going to be $64. So 50, 60, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And we have $9 left in water. Oh boy, do I have something to tell you guys. So, we overspent here and there, and, and everything is going good. We have money for everything, right? And you know how we were going to do my daughter's car's roof, her roof. We were going to have it repainted. It's going to cost $1,400, plus she needed transmission fluid or whatever. Health insurance, we're going to take out $126. I'll continue the story, don't worry. So we're just taking $126. So anyway, lo and behold, I come home from work on Tuesday, I don't know what the day was. I don't even know what today is. What is today? Today's Friday. So on Tuesday, my daughter was supposed to be going to the dentist. New dentist, getting a cleaning, and she was getting pain in her right side of her jaw. So she wanted that checked out. I don't know if some of you don't know, my daughter had, when she was 16, she had double jaw surgery. So the fact that she's having a little bit of sensitivity and pain, she needs to have that checked out. So she's starting with the dentist, and if the dentist thinks that she needs to go back to her original surgeon, then we'll do that. So anyway, she's going to the dentist. I'm at work, hubby's at home, and my husband gets a phone call from her. She was in a car accident, and not a little car accident. She was in a pretty big car accident. So it was right, like literally not even a half a mile from the house. So my husband jumped in the car. He went all the way over there. And so what happened was there was a little bit of construction on the road. She really wasn't paying attention, and she was too close to the car in front of her. You see where I'm going. So when they were all slowing down, apparently they were slowing down and stopping, and she didn't react. She didn't realize. She hit the brakes, she slid, but she was so close to the car in front of her, she slid right into the car in front of her and rear-ended the car in front of her. Oh, puppy wants to come in. Wait a minute. All right, back to the story. So anyway, she gets out of the car. She's like really mad at her. She's like, no. Why did this have to happen? Because that's the car she needs to take to Atlanta for her next rotation in January. So anyway, she gets out. She's okay. The driver in front of her is okay. She was driving with her son. He's okay. Everybody's okay because she wasn't going that fast. She was only doing about 30 miles an hour. But, it can do a lot of damage. Yes. So immediately, they do all their things. The cop comes, writes a report, blah, blah, blah. But it was funny because when she did get out of the car, I want to thank people who are just absolutely really just genuine, nice people, because it was her very first car accident. She has been driving, she's going to be 24 in a month, and she's been driving since she was 16. So the fact that this is her very first car accident, and being in school in South Carolina and driving back and forth to South Carolina to New Jersey, which is like an ungodly 700 miles. So she does that multiple times a year. And the fact that she never got into a car accident, oh, thank you, Lord. So the fact that she got into a car accident a mile from home, I'm happy with. You know what? We could deal with it. We were able to handle it. So when she got out of the car, she went to apologize to the woman in front of her, and she burst into tears because our emotions take over. And being a mother, she immediately went over to her and said, "Are you okay?" Julie goes, "Are you okay?" And then she goes, "I'm so sorry." And Julie's like, "You're sorry?" She goes, "I hit you." And the woman hugged her to help calm her down. I could get tears in my eyes because I think that is just a wonderful gesture from a stranger that wasn't the cause of the accident, but really understood that she's not a new driver, but still she saw that she was genuinely upset that she hit her. And thank you to the woman that we don't even know thank you so much for being so kind. I had to take a minute. That really got to me because it's your children and you just are very happy when people are so kind. Anyway, so moving on. So now, we call the insurance. I get home from work. They just got off the phone with the insurance company and everything like that. It's all good. The damage to her car is over $3,000 in damages. And that's just from the pictures that they sent to the insurance company. So currently the car is over at the body shop, who has to take it 2/3 of the car apart to see what other damage underneath might have happened. The frame, the radiator, anything could have been cracked, dislodged, whatever. So that is just something that they do. They take it all apart, take the hood. You can't even get the hood off. That's how crushed it was. And you know what? This is why we put her in an SUV. We put her in an SUV so she would be safe. And she was, not a scratch on her. She was a little sore, probably from the tension, but she's all good now, all good. But we have only a $500 deductible. Yes, most people do not do that. Usually it's over $1,000. We have a $500 deductible. Well, in car insurance, we actually have, is it here? Homeowners, no, that's in the other one, sinking funds. So we have close to $500 in our envelope, but we don't have the $1,400 it would cost to paint the roof. That wasn't going to happen until the end of next summer. So we're figuring it out. You'll probably hear the story later of how we pay for all of that. Because obviously the guy said, I'll give you a really good deal on the roof, because now we're bringing him an insurance claim that he's going to get paid pretty much the full amount of, to redo her front bumper, her headlight, her roof, her hood, the side panels. Yeah. Oh, anyway, I'm just blessed that she's safe. She's safe. Nobody got hurt. Moving on, we did health insurance. We already took that out. We're going to move over to car insurance, is $265. I don't know why it was $295, then $265. I think because in January it goes to $295. That's why there's an extra $30. It's okay. Extra money in the account is fine. So $250, $20, $40, and what? There's supposed to be $30 in here. Uh-oh. No, this is $295. Oh, we're only taking out $265. Oh, silly me. So $270, and we will take out $5, and that would be the $30 left over. See, my brain is saying no. Do not compute. Do not compute. What was that from? That was from a Martian show back in the 60s. Oh, Will Robinson. Anyway, if you guys remember that show, type it in the comments, because some of you are about my age. I know you are. So that took care of car insurance. Tolls, we're taking out $25. We've been stuffing this with $50 because we know my daughter will be traveling back and forth to the airport. This month she did. And then also next month they're driving to Georgia, and then she'll be driving back. T-Mobile, we don't need anything. Natural gas, done. Monthly subscriptions. So monthly subscriptions, we need to take out $26. So 25 and 6. So that takes care of that. And there should be 47. 1, 2, 3. Yep, 47. Awesome. So that takes care of monthly subscriptions. Capital One was somewhere. I don't know. It's not coming out this month anyway. Oh, this first half, I guess is what I'm saying. Okay, so going into our sinking funds binder. Going to, let's see, accountant doesn't need, and nothing's coming out. See, car maintenance, we have it $380. So by the time we have to pay all of this, I'm sure we'll have enough money for the $500 deductible for our insurance. Okay, so that was car maintenance. Okay, we're going to DMV. One of the registrations came due, so we owe 65. So 50, 60, and 5. And we have 20, too much money. There's an extra $1. I think when I was practicing, I messed up and I was $1 off and I took it out of my wallet. Okay, next one is life insurance. Let's see, loan. Anyway, medical. Let's go to medical. So medical, we need $376. So this is only $360. So 1, 2, 3, 50, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 60. Okay, we are taking $16 from miscellaneous, and I think that is the remainder in miscellaneous. Thank goodness that we stuffed this. So 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. And that takes care of miscellaneous. It is empty now. All right, moving on. Winter doesn't need anything. Yearly subscription doesn't need anything. And that is it. See how quickly that went? I am so happy. Now, I hope when I count this up, we get to $2,657 because that's all of the bills that should have come out. So let's do our prop money first. So we have 100, 20, 40, and then it looks like $143. So 143, and then our hundreds, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. 51, 52, 53, 54. I put it in the wrong spot. There we go. 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 40, 60, 82. So it's 220s. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. 5, 10, 15, 20, 5, 30, 5, 45, 55, 65, 75, 85, 95, 100. Not sure what the dog is barking about. 5, 10, 15, 20, 5, 35, 45, 55, 65, and 70. It's either my neighbor or UPS, FedEx, somebody. And then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 34, 35, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 50, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So 54, 26, 57. Oh, thank you. Oh my God, see how much easier that was and so much quicker. So let's do a little bit of a spread of our money. And then you guys, hopefully this will be in the shot. I don't know if I'm doing this one in the shot, but we'll see. Let's see. And our ones. Actually, let's just take the book out. There you go. I want to thank you all so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, share, comment. Let me know if you like this unstuffing, and I will see you in the next video. Bye, everyone.